Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making cranberry sauce meatballs. This is a recipe that I kind of made up here and they turned out so good. So I wanted to share it with you. First I'm going to take a half a pound of ground turkey and a half a pound of ground beef. You could also use a half a pound of ground pork if you'd rather. And we're going to mix them up together. We're going to add half a cup of breadcrumbs, 1 egg, about a half a cup of milk, a package of Lipton onion soup mix, and some parsley. Then we're going to stir this up really well. This was a great way to use ground turkey if you don't really like the taste of it. We don't really care for it, but it worked out well in this recipe. Now you're going to want to check the consistency because you want it to be able to be rolled into small balls. So you're going to want to either add a little milk if you need to, or add a little more breadcrumbs if you need to. You just need to kind of gauge it by how well it holds its shape. So I'm going to spray a 9x13 casserole dish and just start rolling the meatballs into about golf ball sized balls. And we're gonna just put them pretty close together. I think mine made like 17 meatballs, I wanna say. So next we're gonna make the cranberry sauce. We're gonna start by taking half of an onion and about a tablespoon and a half of margarine or butter. This was butter, I guess. I'm just gonna want to stir those together and start letting the onion get soft. And we're gonna add some minced garlic. I added not quite a tablespoon. And you're just gonna want to stir that till it gets fragrant and the onion cooks a little bit more. Then we're going to add the cranberry sauce. Now I made this cranberry sauce in my cranberry muffin video, so I will post that link in the description box. So if you want to make your own, otherwise you can certainly buy purchased cranberry sauce. Now this is already going to be sweetened. So we're going to add that. I'm going to add about a half a cup of water. You're just going to want to start heating this through. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And I just added a little more sweetener. I have some of this organic brown sugar. You can use regular brown sugar. And just add a little bit to taste. I added probably a fourth of a cup. Now, after you let this cook just a little bit, you can kind of see if you need to thicken it up a little bit, you can add some more cranberries. You're just going to want it to kind of coat the meatballs, and you're not going to want it too runny because you don't want the sauce to just run off into the pan. You're going to want it to stick to the meatballs a little bit. So I'm just going to put a decent amount on each meatball. And then we're going to put that in a 400-degree oven that's been preheated. And we're going to put them in for 20 minutes. I ended up taking them out. You want the temperature to be about 165 degrees in the meatballs. I ended up taking them out after about a half an hour, but it depends on the size of your meatballs. And this is what they look like right out of the oven. Those cranberries stuck on top of them very nicely, and the sauce held on to them well. They had a great flavor. And I just served some carrots that we had canned and some mashed potatoes that we've had in the freezer with them. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.